Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of Unknown to World Known, Club 4, Inter Milan, and we are one win away from becoming the Serie A champions. We've only played one game since you were last with us. We beat Juventus 2-1, coming from behind, with Diogo Jota scoring in the 76th and 83rd minute, which has put us 11 points clear of Juventus, with 4 games to go, which of course means if we beat Atalanta, we'll be 11 points clear with 3 games to go if Juventus win their game later in the day, which makes us champions. If you think we can do it at the first attempt, please do leave a like down below. Comment your prediction for, again, do you think we're going to do it in the first game, or is it going to take us a game or two to actually do so? Let me know what you think. Subscribe if you are enjoying the content, and let's get straight into potentially winning the title. Straight from kickoff, we have our first highlight here as we play the ball back to our defence, forward to Cesar, and over the top to Lautaro, heads on to Balde, tries to get back inside to Martinez. However, he does it the second attempt into Sergei. His header goes just wide of the post. Kuhn with a corner from the left, sends it in. Pessina heads away very well though. Sanchez collects it, goes inside to Bastoni, who's going to push down the wing. He's in a crossing opportunity. He's there. Sergei sits the bar. Calcedo to Vera now as Atalanta bring it away. Kuhn with a corner again from the left-hand side. Skriniar at the far post. It went to Sergei, but I think it was Tobias just got himself in the way of that shot. Bijlal with a free kick from our own box. Milinkovic-Savic playing it back into the defence. Sanchez to Savic. Kuhn on the ball. Sergei. And then back to Skriniar. Kuhn into Sanchez. Down the wing to Singo. He's got a lot of space to run into. He's got a man at the far post. He's got Lautaro Martinez in the box. He cuts it short to Sergei. Tries to get it into the box. Back to Singo. Breaks into space. Cross goes in. Cesar with the header, but it's just over the bar again. Vera with a corner sends it in, and they've hit the bar now through Duvan Zapata. Another corner for Atalanta. Goes to the far post this time. Romero's headed it down, and Duvan Zapata has put Atalanta 1-0 up. That is not part of the script, ladies and gentlemen. After the chances we've had, we've only got ourselves to blame at this point because we've missed so many big chances. Throw in for Atalanta now. Pessina receives the ball back to Calcedo, and then back to Badiashile. Ricky back to Badiashile again, and then back to Romero. We're pressing them, trying to force a mistake. They've made a mistake. Balde heads to Sanchez, into Cesar. Can he get a ball into the box? He can. And Milinkovic-Savic has had his shot, but it's blocked and bounced nicely for the goalkeeper. And at half-time, we are 1-0 down, despite having largely the better of the first half. So we're going to yell at them, and hopefully they can turn it around like they did against Juventus. Vera with a corner for Atalanta, and Calcedo was there, very nearly going 2-0 up. We're going to bring Bailey on for Cesar on the left wing, and we will also send Badrami on for Renato Sanchez. We'll keep Milinkovic-Savic on because he's been probably our best player so far. We've got a throw in now as we work it back to our defence. Howard Bellis goes long, finds Singo. Can he get a cross in? He can. Lautaro, how has he missed that one? And we've actually lost to Atalanta. Not part of the plan. We should have been sealing the title. However, we should be able to do it in our next game anyway. And there is still the chance. If Juventus don't win their game at 6 o'clock, we're champions anyway. And Juventus have won their game against Torino, which means the title race is just about still alive. So we're going to go and play Bologna and see if we can kill the title race. To try and secure the title now against Bologna, we've got slight changes. Ivan Carlos has come in midfield, and Diogo Jota has gone out on the left wing. Everyone else remains the same, and hopefully we're going to see a title today. Changhoon with a corner for Bologna. Oh my goodness, they've nearly gone 1-0 up within 5 minutes. However, we've got a free kick now, and hopefully this is going to be a little bit more controlled. I think maybe they just had a very early good start. Kuhn is on the ball, gets it out to Singo on the right-hand side. back inside to Sergei, who's been brought down by Knight. There's just a question of whether that was in or outside the box. Normally, this ends up being outside the box. Today, it was inside the box. Lautaro Martinez is stepping up for his 35th league goal of the season to make it 1-0. He does exactly that. We are leading against Bologna, and we are 84 minutes away from being the champions of Italy. Long ball forward from the Bologna goalkeeper. However, Skriniar wins it in the air and then gets it back and goes back to Bijlau, out to Bastoni. And given that, this is now looking like it might be the final episode of the season, Kuhn's 1-on-1 with the keeper. It's 2-0. Let me know down below, what do you think we need to do to strengthen this team? We've got Singo who wants to leave, and I believe Milan does as well. So we probably need a new right wing back. We need a backup centre back, I would say. Maybe we can look at bringing Real in from Marseille as well. Balde has collected the ball as it was cleared. However, it's gone straight through to Dimitrovic, and then Ruan is able to pass it between him and the keeper. That was a little bit unnecessary when you think they've got a player pressing them. Svanberg tries to get it to their right back, but Diogo Jota does really well to intercept it. And now Bastoni to Howard Bellis. So with that goal that Lautaro scored from the penalty spot, however, he's 1-on-1 with that goal, I should say, that he's just scored. 40th of the season in all competitions, 36th in the league, which is equaling the record in Serie A. One more goal in the next, this game and the next 3. 2? Then he is the record goal scorer in a single season. Long throw from the left-hand side. Ivan Carlos lays it off to Sergei, and it's cracked against the post. And at half-time, we're 3-0 up. Been a comfortable first half, other than that moment where they nearly scored really early on. And it looks like we're going to be crowned Serie A champions. Ivan Carlos loses out on the ball to Chang Hoon. However, the long ball forward, Bastoni has given it to Colombo. That was very poor, and clips the bar as it goes past the keeper. We're going to bring Badrami on for Milinkovic-Savic, who's just looking a bit tired today. And now we've got a highlight from a goal kick for Bologna. However, Singo has won the ball as it was sent forward, heads it back to Skriniar, who's able to take his time getting it to Bijlau and across to Bastoni. And this is a point where, again, we're able to take our time. We're 3-0 up. We're in no rush. So, we're 25 minutes away from the title. The long ball from Jota through to Lautaro Martinez. He's broken the Serie A record for the most goals in a single season. That's his 37th. Diogo Jota involved once again in a game that's pivotal to our title charge. And Lautaro Martinez proving he is the best striker in the league. And we will have Brozovic come on for Carlos just so that he can be on the pitch. He's winding down his inter-career. We'll give him a few minutes in our final home game as well, and that'll be him done. And also we'll bring Bitter on for Howard Bellis at the back. And there we are. Inter Milan, your Serie A champions of Italy. As Skriniar walks up onto the podium to come and collect our first major league title. Of course, we did win 2 trophies with BK Harken, but this is our first since leaving there, and it's a big one. We've knocked Juventus off their perch. Admittedly, that had happened in the save already, but we've done it again, and in pretty dominant fashion, it has to be said as well. So with that said, what we'll do is I'm going to go and play the final 2 games of the season, where we go on a little trophy parade, and we'll be back with the season review. And it's time for the season review for the 27-28 season, where we have come away with the Serie A title. In terms of new arrivals, we'll have a very brief look at these here. So they were happy with Harwood Bellis. They were very happy with Fabinho. I didn't mention that I'd signed him because I then couldn't register him because I'm an idiot. Outgoing, we did sell Ahmed Hodzic for £68 million, which I thought for that amount, I can't really say no to it. They weren't happy that we sold Darwin Núñez, maybe because he then came back and eliminated us. Who knows? In the league, they wanted us to win the title. We did exactly that. 101 points, only 2 draws and 3 losses. Fantastic season. And really, you'd only say one of the losses was particularly poor, which was the one to Sassuolo, although Atalanta did the double over us, which I hadn't picked up on. That's very disappointing. Champions League-wide, they wanted us to reach the quarterfinal. We matched that expectation, but I would have liked to have got past Arsenal, if I'm being honest. Then in the Coppa Italia, they wanted us to reach the final. We only got to the quarterfinal, however, they can understand it was Juventus that knocked us out. And they didn't really care about the Super Cup. Our biggest win was our 6-1 against Leeds. Our match to remember was our 4-0 against Bologna for some reason. And our goal of the season goes to Serge Milinkovic-Savic for his 87th minute goal in the Coppa Italia when we came back from 2-0 down in the final 11 minutes to beat Sampdoria. And I do seem to remember this being quite a good goal. Harwood Bellis brings it forward. Sergei just turns, hits it. What a strike. Very nice goal. I could probably think we've probably scored better than that this season, but it's by the by. Sponsorship is actually down by about £40 million. Broadcast revenue down as well. And then competition prize money also down. So quite a big financial loss in the overall season. Merchandise-wise, we've got Bastoni, Sanchez, Lautaro, Sergei and Damsgaard as the top 5 shirt sellers. And how we lined up, we've got Bijlow in goal, a back 3 of Bastoni, Harwood, Bellis, Skriniar. Absolutely right. Mela and Balde as the wing backs. You could put Singo there potentially, but him and Mela kind of played pretty similar amount of games. Milinkovic-Savic and Badrami. Badrami shouldn't be in there, let's be honest, it should be Sanchez. Kuhn, Richarlison and Lautaro Martinez. Richarlison did play less towards the end of the season, but was due to an injury. He missed like 8 weeks, I think, in the end. I did win what I'm guessing is manager of the season. Fans player of the season was Kuhn, also the young player of the season. The sign of the season was Taylor Harwood Bellis. The goal of the season, as mentioned, was Milinkovic-Savic. Top goal scorer, Lautaro Martinez, with 43 goals, which is also breaking the record for Serie A with 39 league goals in the season. Also broke the record for the most man of the matches with 12. And I believe Kuhn broke the record for the most assists as well with his 12. And then also the highest average rating was Kuhn. And the passes completed per 90 goes to Renato Sanchez with 91. So it's been a good season for us. Met expectations. We've won the league. That is part 1 of our Inter Milan journey done and dusted. What we want to do now is look at the Champions League. We want to strengthen over the summer. We've got £106 million to spend at the moment. We've got Ruben Neves already lined up. And we're in the process of looking at Leston Isaias. And we've also got a young player coming in from Leeds. Nothing too important there. And we are looking at a new backup goalkeeper because Bonu is retiring at the end of the season. The only thing I will say about this squad, there's quite a few ageing players. So we need a bit of a turnaround over the summer. We'll be looking at some new wingers, I think, because quite a lot of our wingers, you can see Jota, Richarlison, Bailey. And Damsgaard's 27, which is, you know, he can stay for a bit longer, but there's a few of them that are in their 30s now. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment what you think we need to do to get this team to a Champions League winning team. I don't think we're far away, but I think there's a bit of work to be done. Subscribe if you are enjoying the content, and thank you very much for watching.